The real ID deadline is finally here with just hours to go now. And the chief of Homeland Security says if you don't have one by tomorrow, you will still be allowed to fly, at least for now, but it is going to require a few extra steps. WBZ's Brandon Truitt joins us live tonight from Logan with more on what you should know before getting on that plane. Hey, Brandon.
Hi, Courtney. Well, the government says by this point, there's been so many delays that most Americans already have a real ID. But if you don't, it might take you a little longer to get through security starting tomorrow. Do you have a real ID yet?
No, I procrastinated too long, I think.
I got my real ID in January.
We found a bit of a mixed bag at Logan Airport, just hours from new ID requirements to board a plane kick in. The reminders are all over the terminals, but it's been a long time coming. The Real ID Act passed in 2005 after the 9/11 Commission recommended the changes to increase security. The original start date was in 2008, but it took years for the states to reach compliance. 2 decades later, we've reached the deadline, kind of.
Our branches have been busy. We've had members really coming in stride to get their Real ID upgrades ahead of the deadline, which is great. There's some confusion out there.
We've been reporting in recent weeks on long lines at the RMVs in our area. Triplea says if you don't have a Real ID yet, don't panic.
Unless you're going to get on a plane in the next couple of weeks, you can wait a little while and get your Real ID when it's more convenient for you.
If you don't have one by the time of your domestic flight, you can use a passport, global entry card, military ID, or any of the others listed here. The Department of Homeland Security says more than 80% of the country is already up to date and issued this clarification for people who aren't.
If it's not compliant, they may be diverted to a different line, have an extra step, but people will be allowed to fly.
So still a little bit of cushion there, but Triplea tells me they've been getting a ton of calls from confused drivers. They say if you don't have this Real ID and your license is not expired, you're still good to use the roads. This change is really only applying to air travel. Live in East Boston, Brandon Truitt, WBZ News.